Okay.
And when I graduated from Lincoln University, May 2nd, 2004, I immediately got shot July 4th, 2004. And people
Wow.
say things like, yo, well, you went to college. Listen, when I went to college, right, I went to the 13th grade, respectfully. It wasn't Harvard. It
Right.
wasn't, it wasn't Princeton. Respectfully is Lincoln. But I went to the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th grade.
Right.
People were getting robbed at my school.
Right.
I seen people getting shot at my school.
Right.
People were getting beat up. Guys was coming off campus. And back then, security and surveillance and all of that, none of that stuff meant anything. People
Right.
were selling drugs at my school.
Right.
College is just another way of saying I gotta get away from the nonsense.
Right.
When I was coming up.
Yeah, let me interject. I went to Dell State.
Okay.
So I know what you're saying. Like, I went to college and I caught my first charge as an adult in college.
Right.
I didn't I was able to not catch no charges living in, Jersey. And then I went to Delaware. I caught my first charge and ended up in jail in college. So you're absolutely right. When you go to college, you see things that, I mean, you see things that's in the hood, but you think you're getting away. But all of those same things are on that campus. Drugs, there's sexual assaults, there's, like you said, there's robberies, there's fights, it's gangs.
It's gangs.
But the different things about the gangs is the gangs are states.
Yeah.
DC versus Jersey, Jersey versus Philly, Philly versus Delaware, Delaware versus Virginia. That's the gangs. You know what I mean?
Yes. So
So
when you back in the times when we went to college, I mean, I don't know what's going on now. I mean, a lot
right,
has changed.
right,
However, you trying to figure it out.
right,
Like I followed my best friend. God rest his soul. I didn't know if it wasn't for my best friend and my stepfather, God rest his soul. I don't know. I mean, my grandmother was instilling in me go to school, go to college as well. But I didn't know. I thought I can go to Villanova. That was my
right.
favorite. That was my favorite basketball college, and I wanted to go to Villanova. Penn
Okay,
State was my favorite college football. Uh, um, my favorite football college. So I'm like, Penn State or Villanova.
right,
And honestly, when I went to my counselor, I said, okay, these are the schools. I remember when they asked me, you got to pick your schools. And when I picked my schools, of course, I put Villanova, Penn State, Temple, and it was like, I forgot the other school. It was like 4 or 5 schools. She said, I don't think you're going to be able to go to those schools. I said, how? You told me
right,
to pick these schools. Your grades are not good enough for this. Y'all never taught me that.
right.
You know what I mean? So man, it's crazy, man. But yeah, I did. I went to Lincoln University, and I graduated on time because it was super easy, in a criminal justice degree, which that was easy too. You know,
Right. Okay, that's dope. Did you follow up with your criminal justice degree? Did you do anything after that?
I probably did something of that sort, but
Right.
I did a little, stuff working with behavior kids and stuff like that, but I
Okay.
never took it to that level of expertise. No,
Right. You
I,
wasn't
I,
trying to
I
be a CEO or nothing like that.
yeah, CO or a
Right.
lawyer or whatever the case. So I eventually turned into a teacher, though. I did become a teacher.
Okay. So yeah, I want to talk about that. Where did you teach at?
Sayre High School, um, Renaissance Advantage Charter School. I did a lot
Right.
of moving around.
Okay. All right. No problem. And you remember the grade?
7th grade.
Seventh grade. Okay.
I
All
started
right.
out as a kindergarten teacher at first, and then a
Right.
couple years later, then I moved into a 7th grade teacher.
So how was that experience teaching? You were in Philadelphia, right?
Mhm, mhm.
How was that experience teaching in Philadelphia? Like, were the kids responsive to you being a black man? Because there's not a lot of black men in the classroom. You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying? You know what I'm saying? Were they responsive to you? Like,
oh, absolutely,
okay,
absolutely, to the point where the parents were a little too responsive, because it's like you a black man, a young
right,
black man with the culture,
right,
right? Like I'm not coming in there looking like I'm from the suburbs of Philadelphia. No disrespect to that, but
right,
I'm coming in here looking like, yo, I live literally. walking distance from the school.
Right.
Literally 10, 15 minutes from the school.
Facts.
You can catch me walking to the bodega, the corner store, getting some chips or whatever the case, a cheesesteak
Right.
from the corner store, just like you. So
Right.
yeah, I was super. Yeah, they were very receptive to me as their teacher. Yeah.